New York is arguably the most expensive city in the world. I have lived here for 3 years now and I'm gonna be moving soon to Chicago, but I didn't want to leave without giving an update of how much money I spend in a week. I'll document my weekly expenses this week and then give the final number at the end. But before we start with Monday, which is today, I'll give an overview of my fixed expenses. So in terms of my fixed expenses, I have my rent, which is my biggest expense. I live in a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom in Little Italy, and we each pay $27.50, which is crazy. We pay $70 for utilities, $50 for Wi-Fi, and then I have a bunch of memberships. I have AMC Stubs, which is $25. It lets you watch 3 movies a week, which is pretty cool. Spotify, $13.6, Uber One, $9.99, Disney Plus around $11. Adobe, $9.99, Apple TV, $9.99. For my gym, I go to Crunch, which is pretty nice. It's $92.95. And then I also pay for Amazon Prime. I pay that annually. It's $139 a year, which ends up being around $11.6 per month. And I have a Gold Amex, which I also pay, and that's $250 a year, which ends up being around $21 per month. So my total monthly fixed expenses would come out to $3,075. And if you divide that by 4, my total weekly cost for my fixed expenses would be around $768, give or take. So we're already starting out the week $768 down. But yeah, let's start spending money on this beautiful Monday. So as you can see, I'm moving, but I think the first thing I'm gonna do today is do my weekly Trader Joe's run. Normally, whenever I go to Trader Joe's, I buy the food for the week. Every time I go, I end up spending like $60 to $70. But today I'll take you guys with me and see what I end up spending. I normally just grab my bag and walk over to Trader Joe's. I normally like to get stuff for my 3 meals of each day of the week and then something to snack on. First, I get the proteins for my lunches and dinners. I normally get a pound of ground beef and this sauce to make a pasta that I'll show you on Wednesday. And I also get around 3 pounds of chicken for the whole week. And finally, some honey chicken, which is fire for when you have a hangover. Next, I get milk for my coffee and some eggs and avocados to have for breakfast. And lastly, for my snacks, I get a couple of these Greek yogurts as well as some granola to put in it and bananas for my protein shakes. All this ended up being $60, which is exactly what I said before this clip. Trader Joe's never fails. So I just got back from Trader Joe's and I'm actually making a couple purchases online. The first one is the thumbnail for this week's video. He charges me around $13.55. And I also made a couple purchases in Amazon. I bought a deodorant for $5 and I bought detergent and dryer sheets for around $28. I actually divide that with my roommate. So my part is only gonna be around $14. Got back from the gym, ate some chicken and rice, and that's the end of Monday. We spent $97 today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. What's up, everyone? So today's Tuesday and honestly nothing much is happening in terms of spending money. I don't think I'm gonna spend any money today. So I thought I'd teach you guys what I eat most days. I normally eat chicken with rice 3 days out of the weekdays, normally Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I normally get the largest piece of chicken and I cut it in half. So I have 4 pieces of chicken and I season it, I cook the rice and I pack it up. I eat one for lunch and then I pack the other one for dinner. So let's do that right now. And we're done. As you can see, I have my lunch and my dinner ready to go. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Honestly, I don't see myself spending any money. This is my fancy chicken. So I'll see you guys tomorrow to spend some money. So this is my world famous pasta with ground beef. It's actually my roommate's favorite. What do you think, Jin? About my pasta?
It smells pretty bad.
Smells pretty good, right?
But it's efficient and tastes good.
Pretty efficient. That's gonna be like 3 or 4 meals right there. I actually made a lot. And now we're gonna go to trivia for an absolute disaster class display. We went to this really cool place called 82 Stanton. On Wednesdays, they have trivia
and dollar wings, which is insane. And the beers are pretty cheap too. Overall, pretty good plan.
Just got back from trivia. It was an awesome plan, and it ended up being like $42 a person, which is crazy because we got 60 wings and like 24 beers for 6 people. So awesome plan. Definitely recommend that place. So we're at $139 for the week. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to the movies at night, but for that, I'm gonna use the AMC Stubs membership. I'll probably buy some popcorn and water. So that's gonna be a little expensive. But yeah, I'll update you guys tomorrow. Peace. Happy Thursday. Currently in my room in the process of moving, and I just realized I don't have any coffee, so I'm gonna buy some pods. Right now I'm buying the Segafredo, like the 1-pack that has 10 pods because I'm moving, so I don't want to buy a lot of coffee. It's only $6.99, so I like that. Now fast forward to the movies.
At the movies, I got a large popcorn and 2 waters. Today was actually the first night for the new Deadpool movie, which was awesome. I definitely recommend.
And now I'm here back in my room. It was actually a pretty funny movie. We spent $27 on the popcorn and 2 waters, and then $24 on Uber. Ubers here in New York are extremely expensive. So overall, pretty eventful day. We ended up spending $58 today. Tomorrow's gonna be Friday, and it's when the spending actually starts. So I'll see you then. Peace.
So on Friday, me and my roommate gave ourselves a treat. We live next to Au Cheval, which is a pretty nice place to have their awesome burger and a beer. We also had some key lime pie, and the whole dinner ended up being $77 per person. Then on Saturday, I went to have dinner with 3 other friends at an Italian place, which ended up being around $94 per person. And then we had a couple of beers before calling it a night, which ended up being $18 per person. And now it's Sunday. Overall, pretty chill weekend. I don't think I'm gonna do anything today, so we can close out the week already. Over the weekend, we spent $189 to bring our total weekly tally to $1,154. So as you can see, most of my expenses come from fixed expenses. I hope you enjoyed my week in one of the most expensive cities in the world. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe. We drop videos every Wednesday, so we'll see you again next week. Peace.